the quiet change happening inside us. Most people think aging starts with wrinkles, gray hair, or tiredness. But the truth is much more hidden. Long before you notice anything on the outside, your metabolism begins shifting deep within, especially as you enter your late 20s and early 30s. This shift doesn't happen overnight, but it creates the conditions that make belly fat more common, energy swings more frequent, and stubborn weight gain harder to reverse. Before we learn how to steer this process, we need to understand what triggers it in the first place. When fat starts storing differently, many people begin noticing a body change that feels confusing. From behind, they may look almost the same, but from the front or side, the belly seems to push forward more than before. This forward-projecting stomach is not simply getting heavier. It's usually a sign that the body is storing more fat around internal organs, a type of storage that behaves differently from the softer fat under the skin. This internal fat is active, reactive, and linked to many metabolic shifts. Someone with this pattern might return from a weekend trip, a celebration, or even a few days of relaxed eating and suddenly weigh several pounds more. Their body seems eager to store everything. But what exactly tells the body to hold on to extra fuel, especially around the belly? The hormone that turns the storage switch on. Inside your body, one hormone plays a major role in determining whether you burn energy or save it: insulin. Insulin is essential, but when it stays elevated for long periods, often due to frequent snacking, sugary drinks, processed foods, or irregular eating habits, it constantly signals the body to store fuel. This is why some people struggle with weight even when eating less. Their body isn't broken, it's simply locked in storage mode. High insulin acts like a guard at the vault door, refusing to let stored fat out. So our next question becomes, how do we signal the body to open the vault again? Why time away from food changes everything? One of the most effective ways to lower insulin is surprisingly simple: eating less frequently, not necessarily eating less food. When you give your body a break from constant eating, insulin declines. Stored energy becomes available. The body switches from storing to releasing. During the first hours without food, the body uses stored carbohydrates. After that, it begins burning fat, especially the deeper fat around organs. That's why spacing out meals or using structured fasting windows can shift body composition even without strict calorie counting. This process acts differently from traditional dieting. Restrictive calorie diets often slow metabolism, making fat loss harder. But reducing meal frequency triggers a different internal system, one that prioritizes burning stored fuel. But the benefits go beyond fat burning. The body enters an entirely new state when it starts using stored fuel. When fat turns into a new fuel source. As the body breaks down fat, it produces ketones, a clean and efficient form of energy. Ketones are more than fuel, they are biological signals. They support sharper focus, smoother mental energy, improved cellular efficiency. During this state, the body feels lighter and more alert because the fuel it's using, stored fat, is steady and slow burning. And once the body enters this mode, a remarkable internal cleaning process begins. Your cells begin a cleanup and renewal cycle. When your body takes a break from processing incoming food, it finally has time to perform deep internal maintenance. Old or damaged parts of cells are broken down and replaced. This is sometimes described as a recycling mode. Energy factories inside your cells, mitochondria, also get refreshed. New, efficient mitochondria replace older ones that produce less energy. This is why people often describe improved mood, more clarity, less heaviness, better overall vitality. Your body runs smoother because it finally gets time to repair itself. But fasting's impact continues even after the eating window opens. The body's repair cells come alive. When your fast ends, your body releases stem cells, which are like fresh building materials. These special cells can transform into different types of tissue depending on what your body needs. Some become immune cells. Some support blood vessel repair. Some regenerate muscle or skin. This short window of renewal helps the body refresh itself at a deeper level than normal everyday eating patterns allow. So how do you apply all of this in a realistic, everyday way? Easy ways to begin. Here are practical entry points into structured eating without extreme changes. 12-12 schedule. Great for beginners. Eat within a 12-hour window, rest for 12. 16:8 schedule. A common next step. Eat during 8 hours, fast for 16. 18:6 or 20:4 window. Stronger approaches used by people trying to reduce belly fat more quickly. Single meal approach, OMAD. More intense, usually for advanced users who already feel good with shorter windows. The goal is not punishment, it's rhythm. Allowing the body to cycle between nourishment and rest. But how should you approach workouts if you're experimenting with fasting? Exercising with the rhythm of your body. Some types of exercise pair well with fasting windows. Short, intense sessions, like resistance training or high-intensity intervals, can perform very well at the end of a fasting window. During this time, the body naturally produces more growth-supporting hormones, helping maintain and build muscle. However, longer endurance sessions may require more fuel, especially for women. Matching your workout type to your energy pattern is key. So what does all of this teach us about our bodies? For most of human history, eating was cyclical, not constant. There were periods of food, and periods without food. Modern life removed half of that cycle. Reintroducing even small gaps between meals restores a natural biological rhythm. Eat, rest, repair, repeat. This rhythm helps reduce deep belly fat, refresh cell function, support metabolic health, improve mental clarity, increase energy efficiency. Your body has an astonishing ability to adjust and renew itself. Sometimes, it simply needs space to do so. If you found this educational, tap like. Subscribe for more science-based insights. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new lesson. Comment below which fasting schedule you want to try first.